Hello and welcome back to the Brodeurland Show. I'm so glad you're here. Today's topic on the Brodeurland Show is respect. That's right. Now you may be thinking, Mr. Broder, respect? Didn't I learn about that word back in pre-K or kindergarten? Sure thing, but you know what? It's even more important now that you're a little bit older. And so to really understand this word respect, I've got 3 topics lined up today to help us really understand and embrace this word in our lives. So, our first topic that we're going to talk about today is this. In order to gain respect in your life, you got to be willing to give it. Second, it's time to respect other people's feelings. It may not mean anything to you, but to them it may mean the world. And third, knowledge may give you power, sure, but you know what? Character will help you gain respect. Those are the topics we're going to explore today, but you know the drill here. We can't really dive into this word respect without learning what the Brodeurland definition is. So, what are we waiting for? I'm ready. Are you? Let's dive on in. Let's learn what the Brodeurland definition is for respect right now. So the Brodeurland definition for respect, it goes like this. You accept somebody for who they are, even when they're different from you or you don't agree with them. This helps build relationships that are trusting and safe. Now that you know the Brodeurland definition for respect, it's time to dive on in. It's time to explore this word respect so you can start applying it into your everyday lives. And that way you can become that best version of yourself. And so in order to do so, I've got 3 quotes lined up that really embrace this word, that really explore the essence of what respect is all about. So what are we waiting for? I'm ready to dive on in, and I'm ready to look at our first quote right now. Our first quote today is by R.G. Risch, and he says this: respect is a two-way street. If you want to get it, you've got to give it. I think for a lot of people, including myself, we all want to be respected. We all want to be liked by others. I mean, who doesn't? But here's the deal. Respect is a two-way street. In order to gain respect, you got to be willing to give respect to others. You see, you could go around all day and you don't have to necessarily be mean to anybody, but if all you do is you think about yourself and nobody else, people don't really have anything to gain from you. That's why you've got to go out there. You've got to be this light. You've got to be this beacon of hope so you can raise people up. And in turn, they can feel respected, and you will start to see how contagious respect can be. And that way you can get respect in return. Now here's the deal. This is just the first quote. This is just the beginning, right? But we've got 2 more quotes to really jump into, and I really want to get deeper into this idea of respect so you can start using it in your everyday lives. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump into our next quote right now. Our next quote today is by Roy T. Bennett, and Roy says this: respect people's feelings, even if it doesn't mean anything to you. It could mean everything to them. So many times in our lives, we can get so caught up in ourselves that we forget that our actions, our decisions can have a major effect on other people. You see, one of the most important aspects to respect is that we understand and that we respect how others feel. We may not truly understand how somebody is feeling or maybe even know how to help them, but being present, lending your ear to listen, will tell that person that you're there, that you are present, that you're willing to listen to them and that you care for them. And that could mean the world to them. So I challenge you today. Can you pause today? Can you reflect on those interactions that you have had with people throughout the day? And ask yourself, am I raising those people up? Am I being present in the moment with them? Am I willing to listen and give an ear to see what they've got to say? Or am I just thinking about myself? Food for thought as you continue throughout your life to continue to become that best version of yourself. Now we've got 1 more quote to go. And so let's take this word respect. Let's wrap it up so you can go out there. You can be that light. You can be that beacon to others. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive on in right now. Our final quote today is by Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee says this: knowledge will give you power, but character respect. When I read this quote right here, I see the second line in 2 different ways. The first way I see this line is character leads to respect. The other way I read this line is character, cherish, foster respect in your life. You see, knowledge and wisdom, they're good to have, but you also have to build character. You also have to keep working at becoming that best version of yourself. So some questions I have for you today. Can you foster respect in your life? Can you raise people up while using this knowledge, using your gifts, using your talents along the way? You see, knowledge will only bring you so far. So it's time to be the light to everybody that you encounter, including those people that you find hard to work with. You've got to be the light for them so you, yes you, can go out there and make a difference in your life and the lives of the people that you encounter every single day. So always remember, you make each day a special day by just you being you. There's no one in the whole world like you except you, and I like you just the way you truly are. It's good that you exist, but you got to go out there. You really got to character this respect. You really got to go and help other people, serve others, listen to them, so in turn you can gain the respect you need and become that best version of yourself. So until next time, Broder out. Peace.